Good morning, students. In the previous three videos, we have learned about the chapter Father's Help. In that, we have learned about Swami and Samuel and the conversation between Swami and his father. Now, Swami was so confused that what he should do to make Samuel angry and do something ridiculous. Now, it is the last period, and Swami was so desperate to do something. So, let's begin on page number 26. I am not shouting, sir. How can I help my voice given by God? Now, Swami replied the teacher, sir, I am not shouting. It is my normal voice that is given by God. What can I do in that? The school clock struck a quarter hour. A quarter more means 15 minutes were left. So, Swami felt he should do something really bad so that Samuel could get angry. Samuel had no doubt scowled at him and snubbed him. No doubt. It was quite clear that Samuel was looking angrily at him, and Samuel has snubbed him. Snubbed him means he has given him some bad words also. But it was hardly adequate. But they were not sufficient so that they can justify the letter. Swami felt that with a little more effort, Samuel could be made to deserve dismissal and imprisonment. So Swami felt that if I will do something more, if I will put some more effort, then Samuel could be dismissed and imprisoned. The teacher came to the end of the section in the textbook and stopped. Now, the chapter teacher wanted to teach. Teacher has finished that and teacher stopped. Teacher is Samuel. He proposed to spend the remaining few minutes putting questions to the boys. Now, what teacher wanted to do? Teacher has completed the chapter. Now, teacher thought that few minutes are remaining, so I should ask certain questions to the boys. He ordered the whole class to put away their books and ask someone in the second row, what is the date of Vasco da Gama's arrival in India? So, what he did, he ordered the class that keep your notebooks aside, and he started asking question to one boy. The question was, what was the date of Vasco da Gama's arrival in India? That was the question. So Samuel has asked to one boy, but answer was given by Swaminathan. Swaminathan, he got up and he shouted 1648 December 20. Then teacher said, there isn't any need to shout, Swami. Has your headache made you mad? So teacher asked, is it your headache who has made you mad? Now Swami replied, Swami replied in a very thundering manner, in a very careless manner, I don't have any headache, sir. Then teacher said, sit down, you idiot. Now Swami was thrilled at being called an idiot. Now Swami felt excited that I am going in the right direction. If I will do certain more mischiefs, then teacher is going to beat me. If you get up again, I will cane you, said the teacher. Then teacher warned him, if you will do the same, I am going to cane you. I am going to beat you with a stick. Then Swami sat down. He was feeling very happy the teacher has said that. The teacher then asked, I am going to put a few questions on the Mughal period. Now teacher was going to ask certain questions related to Mughal empire or Mughal period. Among the Mughal emperors, now the question was, among the Mughal emperors, whom would you call the greatest? Whom the strongest and whom the most religious emperor? So this was the question. Then again Swami got up. As soon as he was seen, the teacher said emphatically, sit down. So teacher saw him and without any feelings, teacher asked him to be seated. I want to answer, sir. Then Swami argued with the teacher. I want to answer. Teacher said, sit down. Swami argued, no, sir, I want to answer. Then, what did I say I would do if you got up again? Now, this was again the warning that if you will get up again, I am going to cane you. You said you would cane me and peel my skin off my knuckles and make me press it on my forehead. Then again he was arguing so much with the teacher. Then teacher said, all right, come here. Swaminathan left his seat joyfully and whooped on the platform. Then Swaminathan, he was very happy. He got from his seat and he went to the platform. Teacher took out his cane from the drawer and shouted angrily. Now teacher, you can see in the picture, took out the cane and angrily he was shouted, "Open your hand, you little devil." He wagged 3 wholesome cuts on each palm. 3 on each he put. Swami received them without blenching. Swami had those canes without any feeling of fear. After half a dozen, the teacher asked, "Will these do or do you want some more?" Then teacher again asked, after 6 canes, "Do you want some more, or these enough?" Swami merely held out his hand again and received 2 more, and the bell rang. Then what happened? With a quite shameless manner, Swami received 2 more canes, and then at that time bell rang. Swami happily and with a light heart he went out, and his hands were so much paining. So much pain was there in his hands. He picked up his books, took out the letter from his pocket, and ran to the headmaster's room. But his surprise, the room was locked. He asked the peon, "Where is the headmaster?" Then he inquired from peon that where was the headmaster. Peon asked, "Why you want to see him?" Then he replied that my father had sent a letter for him. I'm supposed to give him the letter. Then peon said he has taken the afternoon off and won't come back for a week. So peon told him that principal has went off in half an hour, in afternoon, and he's on leave for 1 week. You can give a letter to the assistant headmaster. So he told that you should give a letter to the assistant headmaster. Then that Swaminathan asked, "Who is the assistant headmaster?" Then peon said, "Your teacher Samuel. He will be here in a second." Then the thing was that Samuel was the assistant headmaster. So it was a shock for Swaminathan. He ran away from the place. As soon as Swami went home with the letter, father remarked, "I knew you wouldn't deliver it, you coward." Then father again scolded him that, "I knew you are not going to give that letter to anyone because you are so frightful, you are coward." "I swear our headmaster is on leave," Swaminathan said. Father replied, "No need to lie. No need to lie, you are a coward." Swami held up the envelope and said, "I will give this to a headmaster as soon as he is back." Then father took that letter from him, tore it up, and threw it in a dustbin. He muttered. In a low voice, he said, "Don't come to me for help, even if Samuel throttles you, even if Samuel strangles you." Strangles you means रस्सियों से तुम्हें बांध भी दे. No need to come to me. You deserve your Samuel. You deserve your that kind of teacher only. Now we will do the exercise, that is true or false. Swami did not want to go to school because he had a headache. False. He was just making an excuse. Swami's school began at 9 a.m. True. Samuel taught arithmetic and history to Swami and his class fellows. True. Swami decided to fling the complaint letter written by his father into a gutter. No, it's false. He decided to give it in the evening. Swami was overjoyed at getting the complaint letter against Samuel. It is false because he was lying to his father. Swami reached the school an hour late. He was not an hour late, he was half an hour late. Samuel had 2 arithmetic periods with Swami's class on Monday. 1 arithmetic, 1 history. So it is false. Samuel gave Swami 8 cuts of cane. Yes, it's true. 6 at a time and 2 Swami willingly had. Swami delivered the complaint letter to the headmaster after the bell rang. False. He wanted to deliver, but headmaster was not there. So answer the following questions in about 30 words each. How did Swami's father react when Swami told him that he was not going to school? How was his reaction? So these questions I will put in your assignment section. And this writing skill also, these all I am going to put in your assignment section. You can copy them from your assignment slot. So students, tomorrow or in the next video we are going to start My Mother by APJ Abdul Kalam. It is very interesting. So students, revise the chapter, and in your book do this question in your book only, and these questions will be done in your notebook. Thank you students. Have a nice day.